Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, I'm going to go over to the Charlotte Observer, and then this is about Shanquella Robinson. It says doctor tried to revive Shanquella Robinson before her death. Police report excerpt shows. I will list the details and all of the article writers in the description as I always do. And it says information from a police report says Shanquella Robinson was alive when medical help first arrived at the vacation home where she was staying with a group of people last month in Cabo, Mexico. The report differs from details previously reported from 25-year-old Robinson's death certificate that said she died within 15 minutes of being injured. Instead, a police report excerpt shows a doctor from a local hospital with Robinson and others in the house for close to 3 hours before she was pronounced dead. The Charlotte Observer obtained excerpts from a police report earlier this week that had not yet been publicly released. The information was provided to the Observer by Gerardo Zuna. I apologize if I mispronounced that person's name. An investigative reporter who works in Los Cabos for Metro MX, and details were first reported by Metropolo MX on Monday. Robinson is a Charlotte native who traveled to Cabo on October the 28th. She died a day later. Notably, the police information reported by and provided from Metro MX did not mention obvious signs of Robinson's physical injuries, which family members have said existed. Excuse me, existed on her body prior to her burial. Grave injuries to her back and neck were determined to be the cause of death after an autopsy by officials in Mexico. The police report says she also suffered cardiac arrest. Since her death, the FBI and Mexican police authorities have launched an investigation on how she died. The lack of conclusive evidence and conflicting explanations has led to her story going viral, invoking global outcry with countless of people closely following Robinson's death. The hashtag Justice for Shanquella has been trending on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. The Charlotte Observer has been unable to reach those who were with her on the trip. No arrests were reported as of late Monday. Robinson's family became suspicious of her friends' claims that she died of alcohol poisoning when a Mexican autopsy report shows that her cause of death was severe spinal cord and Alice luxation. Alice luxation is a form of neck injury. The Observer attempted to reach out to Cabo police via email and social media messages, but did not receive a response. Zunala Zanegra, I apologize if I butchered this person's name again, told the Observer he obtained the internal law enforcement records through a source. Robinson's family did not return multiple calls and messages. Shanquella Robinson police report. The information from the police report shows that at 2:13 p.m. on October the 29th, medical help was summoned to the Villa Linda property ran by the company Cabo Villas located in San Jose del Cabo. Around an hour later, Dr. Corlina B.O. Gutierrez, I apologize if I mispronounced that name, of the American Medical Center, a local hospital, arrived to treat Robinson, according to report excerpts. The house calls on vacation rentals for routine non-emergency medical services are common in tourist hubs in Mexico. The Observer confirmed American Medical Centers on Monday that Gutierrez is employed there. The hospital did not respond to requests for medical and autopsy records. It is unclear in the police report excerpt who called for medical help, but the reporting person is listed as Winter Donovan is one of the 6 people identified by family, friends, and media sources as the person Robinson was traveling with. Donovan could not be reached to comment on, and her phone number listed on the police report excerpt has been disconnected. The police report excerpt is in Spanish, according to a Charlotte Observer staff translator of the document. Dr. Gutierrez says she was told Robinson had drunk a lot of alcohol, and the medical call was for Robinson to be given an IV. The police report indicates Gutierrez found a female, understood in the report to be Robinson, with stable vitals signs, but dehydrated, unable to communicate verbally, and appearing to be inebriated. The doctor reported that she believed Robinson needed to be transferred to the hospital, but her friends insisted that she be treated in the villa. Dr. Gutierrez attempted an IV but was unsuccessful, according to the report excerpt. It is unclear what medications were in the IV. The information from the police says that the doctor was there for close to an hour when Robinson began having a seizure. The convulsions from the seizure lasted less than a minute, according to the reports. At this point, the patient's friend, named Winter Donovan, called 911 to request an ambulance, according to the Observer's Spanish to English translator of the report. This was around 4:20 p.m. In the meanwhile, the patient presented with difficulty breathing and a lower pulse, and they gave her rescue breaths. The doctor, along with a friend, began administering CPR at 4:49 p.m. when Gutierrez detected Robinson had stopped having a pulse. Police arrived and talked with the doctor who was treating Robinson at 5:25 p.m. It is unclear from the information in the police report exactly what time an ambulance arrived from the 911 call. The report indicates paramedics administered a total of 14 rounds of CPR, 5 doses of adrenaline, and 6 discharges of AED shocks without success. Unable to revive Robinson, Gutierrez declared her dead at 5:57 p.m. According to the report excerpt, the police report information listed deceased person cardiopulmonary arrest as the reason, police were called. Man, and basically the other ones, the rest of it you pretty much know. It was believed to be alcohol poisoning. The official autopsy listed the cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and access luxation, despite it being first thought to believe it was alcohol poisoning. Yeah, it's crazy. I really didn't, want to do the same story that everybody else was doing. It's a lot of people, talking about, the friends and their involvement and stuff like that. I just thought that by a lot of the initial reports that were coming out from the media outlets, that it was, it was like kind of up in the air. First it was alcohol poisoning, then it was this. She died 15 minutes after, when she really was alive for much longer. You know, my thoughts and prayers go out to the family and friends of, Shanquella Robinson. It's truly a tragedy, and, it shouldn't have never happened. And, it's crazy. Even more crazier is the fact that the video surfaced. Um, so definitely someone's lying. Um, I truly do hope that justice will be served, that all parties involved, and I do mean all parties involved, are brought to justice and they are made to answer for what they have done. They have done something that cannot be repaired, cannot be fixed, and there's no amount of going viral or, you know, uh, you know, any everything else that would bring her back, to her family. And that's the most important thing um, through all of this. I feel that the friends should be looked at. They should be scrutinized thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly scrutinized. And someone needs to answer for what happened to this girl. You know, all the other, theories and things put to the side. At the end of the day, she deserves justice. Um, from what I've seen from the video, clearly she was not fighting back. She did not have any fight in her. I'm pretty sure a million things was running through her mind at the time. Why is this happening? What's going on? Only to, sadly lose her life in the end. But yeah, pretty much. Again, my condolences to her friends and family, anyone that knew her, colleagues, etc. My deepest condolences. And yeah, guys, just like anything else, thank you so much for watching my video. Um, Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Please don't forget to drop down in the comment section. And, give me your opinion on this story or any other story that I have done on my channel. I truly do appreciate the support. If it means bringing more awareness and accuracy to Shanquella Robinson's case or story or any story that I do, then for me, it's worth it. So with that being said, you guys, I will get with you in the next video.